You have a power within you, a fire that never truly dies. It may flicker, it may dim, but it is always there, waiting patiently beneath every doubt, every fear, every challenge. Today, you stand at the edge of something extraordinary. This moment, right now, is your ignition point, the spark that will burn away old limitations and beliefs that have held you back for far too long. The truth is, the only thing standing between who you are now and who you're destined to become is how you see yourself. And that view, that story you tell yourself, can be rewritten starting today. Imagine breaking free from the chains of self-doubt and embracing a new identity, forged in strength, confidence, and unshakable self-worth. That's exactly what we're going to do in this video. We'll blend timeless Stoic wisdom with powerful self-empowerment strategies to unlock the version of you that the world needs to see. A version that is calm in chaos, courageous in the face of fear, and unwavering in your belief in yourself. But before we dive deep, I want you to make a commitment. Smash that like button to fuel this movement. Drop a comment below with the words, "I'm ready," to claim your power and declare that you're no longer settling for less. And subscribe, because this isn't just a video, it's the beginning of a journey. Stay locked in. Every second you spend here is designed to change your mindset, reshape your self-image, and unlock the unstoppable power that lives inside you. Now, take a deep breath. Open your mind, and let's get into it. 1. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters." And nowhere is that more powerful than in how you react to your own thoughts. Your mind will lie to you. It will whisper fear, doubt, and limitation. It will say, "You're not good enough. You'll fail. Why even try?" But here's the truth. Those thoughts are not you. They are passing storms, and you are the sky they move through. You are not the voice of fear. You are the one listening. You are the one watching. The moment you begin to observe your thoughts rather than obey them, you reclaim your power. This is the beginning of true inner freedom. Watch your thoughts like clouds. Let them come. Let them go. Do not grab them. Do not fight them. Just watch. Because in that stillness, you begin to see the truth. You are the observer. You are the calm behind the chaos. When a thought tells you you're not enough, don't argue. Just observe. Say, "That's not me. That's just a thought," and let it pass. This discipline, this ability to detach, destroys the illusion of weakness and replaces it with grounded strength. Confidence isn't built by repeating fake affirmations. It's built by mastering your inner world, and it starts with one shift. Stop identifying with every thought that enters your mind. You are not your fear. You are not your doubt. You are the one strong enough to witness it all without breaking. Control your mind, and you control your life. Be the watcher, be the sky, and no storm will ever shake you. 2. Your worth is inherent. It's not up for debate. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." And that includes the opinions of others. Your worth doesn't come from their praise, their attention, or their approval. Your worth is not something to be earned. It's something you were born with, something unshakable. The world will try to label you. People will judge you based on what they see, what they assume, what they want. But here's the truth. Their perception is not your reality. Their approval is not your identity. When you tie your self-worth to how others see you, you give away your power. You live chained to their opinions, and every compliment or criticism becomes a leash. But the moment you turn inward, when you choose to live by your own code, you become untouchable. Ask yourself, what do I value? What do I stand for? What kind of person am I when no one is watching? That is where your true worth lives. You are not here to perform. You are here to live authentically, powerfully, and without apology. Let your actions speak. Let your integrity define you. Because when you build your worth on truth, not trends, on principles, not popularity, you become immovable. Confidence isn't ego. It's the quiet knowing that you don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to chase approval. You don't need to wear a mask. You just need to be you, fully and without compromise. Stand in that truth, and the world will have no choice but to see your value. But even if it doesn't, you will. And that's what matters. Your worth is not up for debate. Not today. Not ever. 3. Master your emotions, or be mastered by them. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." And that's the truth. Most of the pain you feel isn't from what's happening. It's from the story you tell yourself about it. Your emotions are messengers, not masters. They inform you, but they don't have the right to control you unless you hand them the keys. Anger rises. Pause. Fear creeps in. Breathe. Anxiety takes over. Step back. In that space between impulse and action, you reclaim your power. That space is where strength lives. Emotional control isn't about suppressing your feelings. It's about choosing how to respond, not letting the moment choose for you. Ask yourself this simple question. What would the strongest version of me do right now? Not the reactive version, not the emotional version, but the grounded, unshakable version, the one who leads, not follows. You're not a slave to your emotions. You're not defined by your worst day or your loudest fear. You are the one who decides what comes next. Every time you pause instead of explode, every time you respond with clarity instead of chaos, you reinforce your dominance over the emotional storm. And here's the key. You practice it daily, not just when it's easy, but especially when it's hard. When your emotions roar, that's when you rise. Over time, your mind gets stronger. Your presence gets calmer. Your decisions get sharper. This is not avoidance. This is strength. This is command. Because those who master their emotions become masters of their lives. Those who don't, they get pushed, pulled, and broken by every wave. So the choice is clear. Rule your emotions, or be ruled by them. 4. Failure is the fuel for success. Embrace it. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." That obstacle? It's not the end. It's the beginning. Every failure you've faced wasn't punishment. It was preparation. Life isn't trying to break you. It's trying to build you. Most people run from failure like it's a threat. But high achievers, Stoics, warriors, they walk straight into it. Because they understand something powerful. Failure is feedback. It shows you where the cracks are, so you can reinforce them. It reveals your weaknesses, so you can turn them into strengths. It humbles you, refines you, and rebuilds you stronger than before. The truth is this: if you're not failing, you're not pushing hard enough. Playing it safe? That's not growth. That's stagnation. Every fall is a step forward if you get up with intention. When you own your failures, when you stop hiding from them and start studying them, you become unstoppable. Confidence doesn't come from perfection. It comes from getting back up again and again, knowing you're better than the setback. So the next time you fall, don't waste a second on shame. Look that failure in the eye and say, "Thank you." because now you know what to fix. Now you see where to grow. Now you've collected a lesson that will carry you further than comfort ever could. Say it with your chest. Failure is my teacher, not my enemy. Every scar is a story of strength. Every misstep is a mark of movement. And every setback is a setup for your comeback. Embrace it, use it, and rise with it. 5. Courage builds confidence. Act daily. Seneca, exiled from Rome and stripped of status, never let fear dictate his path. He said, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage." Let that sink in. Because confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you forge. And courage is the fire that forges it. Every time you speak up when your voice shakes, every time you set a boundary that makes others uncomfortable, every time you take action when your mind whispers fear, you are building confidence. Not through grand heroic moments, but through daily deliberate courage. Small acts that feel hard, decisions that demand your backbone. That's where real power is shaped. Stop waiting to feel confident. Start acting with courage. The feeling comes after the action, not before. And every time you choose courage over comfort, you send a message to your subconscious. I am capable. I am strong. I can trust myself. Avoiding fear keeps you stuck. Facing fear breaks your limits. Discomfort is your training ground, the gym of the mind. You get stronger by lifting heavier challenges. Every rep of bravery rewires your brain for resilience, calm, and control. Don't just think brave, be brave, even in the smallest moments, especially when no one's watching. Courage compounds, and over time, it builds a quiet, unshakable confidence, one that doesn't need approval, doesn't beg for permission, and doesn't run from pressure. So when fear rises, step forward. When doubt screams, move anyway. Train your courage like a muscle. Use it daily, and soon you'll walk with the kind of confidence that doesn't flinch, because it's earned, tested, and real. 6. Environment makes or breaks your self-view. Choose it wisely. Epictetus said, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you." It's not just advice, it's a warning. Because your environment is shaping you every second, whether you're aware of it or not. The people you spend time with, the content you consume, the energy you allow around you. These things are carving out your self-image, your standards, your future. If you surround yourself with doubt, mediocrity, and negativity, don't be surprised when your thoughts reflect the same. Toxic environments don't just poison your mood, they weaken your identity. They convince you that settling is normal, that dreams are foolish, that staying small is safe. But you're not here to live in someone else's shadow. You're here to rise, and that starts by protecting your mental space like a warrior. Every interaction either fuels your growth or drains your spirit. There is no neutral. So cut the noise. Clean your feed. Step away from people who thrive on drama, weakness, or victimhood. Not out of hate, but out of purpose. You don't need permission to protect your peace. You need discipline. Because greatness doesn't grow in chaos. It needs clarity. It needs space. It needs intentional energy. Seek those who challenge you, who sharpen your thinking, who call out the power within you. Build a circle of warriors, people who push you to elevate your standards, your vision, your execution. This isn't about ego, it's about alignment. Your environment should reflect the person you're becoming, not the version you've outgrown. So, audit your surroundings, reclaim your space, stand guard at the gates of your mind, because your environment isn't just background noise. It's the architect of your self-worth, your confidence, and your future. Change your circle, change your standard, change your life. 7. See yourself as the person you want to become right now. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." That's not just a quote, it's a commandment, because your future self isn't waiting in the distance. That version of you, the one who walks with power, speaks with clarity, and lives with purpose, is already inside you, waiting to be activated. This is not about faking it. It's about training your identity. Every time you act in alignment with your highest vision, you're laying new neural pathways. You're telling your mind, "This is who I am now." And the brain doesn't argue, it adapts. Visualize yourself as already confident, already disciplined, already calm under pressure. Then live it. Sit like that person, walk like that person, speak like that person, decide like that person. That shift in posture, in tone, in mindset, it rewires your self-image faster than any external validation ever could. You don't need permission to change. You need repetition. That's how transformation sticks. The mind learns through proof, so give it evidence. One action at a time. You don't wait for confidence to show up. You build it. You don't wait for clarity. You create it through courageous action. Look yourself in the mirror and say, "This is who I am now." Not someday. Not when things are perfect. Now, every day is your proving ground. Every moment is your chance to rise. Your reality bends to the identity you reinforce. So stop rehearsing weakness. Start rehearsing greatness. Because the gap between who you are and who you want to be, that gap closes the moment you decide to show up differently. Step into your future self today, and don't look back. Now you hold the key. Everything changes the moment you realize your self-image shapes your entire world. It's not what others think. It's not your past. It's you, who you choose to be from this moment forward. When doubt creeps in, and it will, come back to these truths. Watch this video again. Let it remind you who you really are. Drop a comment below and say, "I'm unstoppable." Because you are. You've always been. Like the video. Subscribe now and join a community built on strength, courage, and relentless growth. This isn't just motivation, it's transformation. And you're living proof of that shift. Remember, your fire never dies. It waits, it flickers, but it never fades. You've got the spark. Now pour fuel on it. Rise up, step forward, become the person you were always meant to be. Own it, live it, be it. I'll see you in the next video. Keep showing up and never forget who you are.